Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to our night's playthrough in EU4 with me, your host, Luckymarine. We are at low maintenance whilst at war. We are indeed, because the war is miles. Oh. Yeah, the war is miles away from us. So, we've got time. We've got time to get everyone up to speed if we see troops marching into our lands. And we're full defensive. So, we want troops in our land. Kind of hit them on the counter-attack kind of thing. And looks like a sneaky Norwegian stack is coming over here, because it spotted us at low maintenance. Oh, Aachen has been pushed out by Denmark. It's odd. I'd have thought they would be well up for this. Evidently not. 110,000 troops just isn't enough. And I've got mercenaries in this group somewhere. When we get to where we need to go, we will split them out. How are you pushing these people out? I don't know. It's weird. Split the mercenaries. Thank you for your time, but you're no longer needed. And we'll take this tech. No. Yeah, we'll take the tech. We need to. What policies could we have taken in that war, or in those wars? Land attrition, cover army morale speed. Land attrition for us would only help. Land attrition minus 25% helps in provinces of countries that have taken defensive. That's where it really comes into its own. You've taken offensive. You've taken offensive. Offensive quantity. Like you need to take quantity. Oh. And yeah, states. Let's have a look. That's 4 states in development of 53. Let's make you a proper big boy state. 5 states for development of 66. Yep, let's make you a proper big boy state. Anything over here? Chevan, 21. No. We'll save the rest of our states for something better. Wow, that's going to cost a lot. How close are we to tech? We'll take the tech first. Before it gets utterly out of reach. And here we are, what a truce expiring with. We'll use caution. I've got a truce with Ottomans for a while. Hopefully they'll pop out the other side of that truce and not want to immediately coalition us. But we'll try and calm things down just for the time being, just in case that happens. War exhaustion is high. It shouldn't be high. Knight particularists. Trade League disbanded. Fine. And we're waiting now for the decent CBs to come along. The colonialism, the imperialism, even. Sorry. That's where you can really start eating lumps out of countries. At the beginning, you can take little bits and pieces, but not a lot. Not a lot before people try and smack you down. Might take you as quickly as we can. Production efficiency would be nice. Yearly corruption as well, nice. And the next tech group. What are we ahead? Well, not ahead in anything really, are we? Oh no, ahead in admin. A little bit. Let's not take back-to-back military attacks, because that'll screw us right over. Yeah, let's take an admin tech. innovative, pure tech cost of -5%. The monthly war exhaustion. So even now, we're at war, but we're not doing anything, we're not participating, but we can't tick down. If we had innovative, we would. And that's why it's powerful. Advice cost -25%. That's great. If you're on the verge of getting level 3s, but you can't quite afford it, it means you can. Reduce inflation cost. Would never use. Possible advisors, it just gives you more options. Mercenary maintenance, -25%. Good as well. Prestige decay is alright as well. Yeah, innovative. Have to. Why not? What else would you take? Religious ideas. We're already smashing through our conversions quite quickly anyway. We don't need the CB that comes along with it. Economic ideas. We've not got runaway inflation. The lower autonomy would be nice, but this and this trumps this. We don't struggle to make money. Expansion ideas. We'd never use the colonial list. The merchant would be nice. Again, we'd never use faster colonists. Recruitment time. Don't really care about it. Diplo relations. We're already under our Diplo relation cap. Shipbuilding time. Why the hell is it even there? Global trade power would be nice. State maintenance would be alright. Admin. Mercenary cost. Mercenary cost. We might stack mercenary cost there with mercenary cost maintenance here for late game. Co-creation. Oh, co-creation. Mercenary maintenance, mercenary cost, co-creation. Those three straight away are pretty good. Interest per annum, don't care. Available mercenaries, alright. Possible advisors, alright. Admin tech cost -10. Number of states +5. Co-creation cost. Co-creation cost -25% is just admin points. Tech cost is -5% across the board. And it's -5% of a big number. 671. $1,104. I doubt we're ever going to have an institution that fires near us. We're always going to have to pay a premium for our tech. Innovative. Taking it. It was a toss-up between innovative and admin. Innovative just won it, I think. Admin will probably be the other one that we take in this group later on. Admin, Diplo, military, admin, and then probably another military. Yeah. Next one will be influence. That unjustified demands is beautiful. Stacks nicely with the aggressive expansion impact of -20%. And then, depending on what we are, depending on how we've expanded, we'll see. We'll see what we'll see what we need. Anyway, let's carry on. There's been enough waffling. Who's angry? The clergy want a little bit more land. I'm sure I can give some land to you, clergy. I can square you away. Come on. Let's give you 76 autonomy land. Nope, 63% autonomy land. 70% autonomy land. And 63%. Okay. Is there anywhere that you own. Right, this that we've given to the nobility has now dropped to 25%, so we want to be revoking this. And we'll give them instead something that's high autonomy. Higher autonomy. Alright. Because it can only go as low as 25% autonomy when it's with an estate. So it was 25 with the nobility. Just the act of revoking it allowed it to settle at its normal level, or the level that it has got down to, which is 22%, and it will now continue to go lower and lower from this point. We now need to revoke from the merchants, and this should now fall. Okay, again 22. I will give them as of. Stack those modifiers. So as of is a centre of trade. No, it's an estuary. So it's all about trade power. The Don estuary in the hands of the merchants. Local trade power plus 50%. Huda Vendigar as well. We could do with making that a state just so that we can give it to the dudes. Yeah, we will actually. And all right. Okay. On we go. We don't have any threats around us. All right. We're just waiting for some of this manpower to come back now. Ottomans think that they own Constantinople. I beg to differ, young men. We're at our force limit in terms of army. We're not at in terms of ships. So let's rectify that. And let's also raid where we can. It takes money directly from the Ottomans. Or the Mamluks. So, what happened? Shameful defeat. Hamburg will be forced to give Denmark 10% of their income each month to pay for war reparations. And what? So they lost. I mean, they're a free city. They can afford that amount of money. But Hamburg didn't stop being Hamburg, which is good news. To take the free cities is horrific. It's like 50 aggressive expansion in one go. If you start around here and you want to take a free city, even if you can split them away from, even if you can declare on one of his allies to bring him into the war without activating the alliance chain with the Emperor, if you then want to take his land, it is straight off the bat 50 aggressive expansion. That is mega hard to take the free cities. You have to get all the way down to 0 aggressive expansion with everybody before you even attempt it. You demand the land. Clergy and the nobility. Alright, let's give you some more land then. Clergy, you can have 50s, 51. You can have that. Ability, you can have that. There we go. Everyone's happy. Sort of. We have 3 diplomats. Do you need hugs? You don't. You don't really. You don't really. Right, let's get claims. You add on Persia. No, we have. We have all the claims, don't we? Has no possible. Yeah, fair enough. Has no possible. Yep. Crimea, it's going to be a long time before a war with you. Let's build a spy network in Iraq, but with the intent of opening some of the fog of war down here, lot like we did with Persia and with Great Horde. We could do with seeing. Okay. Balls. We could do with seeing what's down here. And most of this is from war exhaustion, and that will now start to tick down. Astrakhanate separatist in Sari. Did I not increase autonomy? It would surprise me if I didn't. I did. Oh, of course. Yep. It was the one place that we needed to keep an eye on. Them and Crimea, we couldn't increase autonomy, could we? For reasons unknown. Autonomy was too high to begin with. So, in lieu of that, let's at least march north a little bit. What's this? You're losing your great power status. Not really. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Dagestan. And let's... stability. Let's go up to level 3 stability. It'll help with missionaries as well, missionary strength. So all this will happen just that little bit quicker. And we had a lot of points accrued. You out, protect trade, Constantinople, where we don't have all the power apparently. So why? From tech plus burgers, head of time in Diplotech. Oh yeah, head of time in Diplotech. That doesn't surprise me. Okay. $29 galleys, that should be enough now if we go to war with the Ottomans. Although they will be techs ahead of us. Anyway. Let's get more trade ships out there. I don't mind being over force limit in trade ships. And how are we getting on for cultures? Astrakani, 16% Astrakani. Let's have a look at that. Astrakani, there's more Astrakani land to take as well. Alright, let's accept you. Losing claims on Nogay. That's not good, but we have somebody in Khiva at the moment. If we can take these 3 provinces off Khiva and stop Russia heading down here, That'll be good for us. Occupied by Great Horde. Right. Okay, one base tax for money. Yeah, right. Nope, you can never have access through me. Ever. You should know this by now. 50 admin power? Sweet. Means we can change who the vendor got into a core, proper core, and give it to the burgers. It's all about stacking the modifiers. 17 changes to 42, which should now flip this node into us being dominant. Sort of. We need a bigger fleet. Our fleet isn't here, is it? Our fleet is out. Oh, I had sent it out to start raiding coasts. Fair enough. It was just me being stupid. We'll raid these coasts. We'll send them back to Constantinople, protecting trade. So even without our fleet there, we are dominant in Constantinople. We'll get these raids done. We'll send them back, and then I think we'll finish this episode there. It's been a little bit boring, but there's not much we can do at the moment. We can't exactly go back-to-back wars, especially with the amount of aggressive expansion we have with so many people. It is temporary. It is indeed temporary. We got 0 sailors and 0 ducats from there. Felt hats, superb. Everyone likes a good felt hat. Okay. Can we get anything else? Nope. I think we've already been out this way. Yep. So everyone group up, and we'll put you to work. Protect trade. Constantinople. There's no ships that need upgrading. Let's see what that does for us. 19. Jumps to 24. And our power jumps to 62%. That's more like it. That's us taking money directly out of the Ottomans' pockets. Not only with our raiding, where we decimate the coast of all the loot bars. Ooh. How did we not manage to get you? Oh, we got the majority. It'll be fine. But now we're in the province where the Ottomans take the most. How is your name down here? Where the Ottomans collect from. So it's a weird name position. What can we take? We can take military, which we will. Sick of being so far behind the Ottomans. They're on 14, we are on now 13. Good. That's better. Kind of. Alright. And that'll be me for this episode, ladies and gentlemen. I have been Luckymarine. You, as always, have been amazing. Join me in the next episode when we... How did we... What the hell? When did this happen? Alright. When we get rid of our rebels. So, until then, do take care.